Trump continues to be outmatched. He's outmatched in his chaotic tariff war because countries are imposing retaliatory tariffs specifically against Trump voters, according to new reports. And his obsession with the Panama Canal and his antagonizing Mexico only creates even more of an opportunity for Mexico and China to grow their trade relations and for Mexico to continue to build their own port, which is supposed to be the next Panama Canal. My name is Dina Doll with the MeidasTouch Network. Let's break this down. Now, everyone in the country is feeling the effects of the Trump slump. His chaotic trade war is causing a real downgrade in our market. Companies are starting to not invest. CEOs are ringing the bell, even if they're doing it behind the scenes. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell came out and said that they weren't cutting the interest rates because the tariffs were already having an effect. He said, quote, further progress may be delayed on bringing down inflation because of the tariffs. Not a surprise for those of us paying attention to the market. But in addition to the fact that all of us are having to deal with the fact that Trump really doesn't even know what he's doing about these tariffs and often imposes them because he's upset with the way people are talking to him, the voters that are being impacted are his own voters because other countries around the world understand that politics matters and they understand where his voters are. And so they're purposely imposing tariffs on products coming out of states that support him, such as China, targeting corn farmers and car makers, Canada, putting tariffs on poultry plants and air conditioning manufacturers, and Europe imposing tariffs on steel mills and slaughterhouses. Well, the New York Times did a deep dive into exactly where all these retaliatory tariffs were going geographically. And as you can see on this map, they are predominantly in Trump red states, certainly rural areas, even in blue states. Those counties, those areas that are strong Trump supporters. And these countries, China, the European Union, Canada, do this because they know if they hit his voters harder, it will put more pressure on Trump. Sorry for any blue voter who lives in a red area. You are getting grouped into that too. But here's what the New York Times found specifically. They found that according to the jobs impacted by the tariffs, not necessarily jobs lost yet, because these tariffs are just getting imposed, but the jobs who work for companies, industries where tariffs are being imposed. And they broke it down by jobs located in the counties that voted for Harris and the counties that voted for Trump. And they looked at overall, they said that these tariffs there, 8 million workers are being impacted by Trump's tariffs, 8 million workers. And the breakdown for where those workers live, the Chinese tariffs, 468,000 jobs were located in Harris counties compared to 1.1 million in Trump counties. Canada, 2.8 million in Harris counties, 3.7 million in Trump counties. The European Union was 2.5 million in Harris counties, 3.7 million in the European Union. Certainly them focusing on the Trump counties, focusing on those voters who would put pressure on Trump because they are his voters. So Trump, with his chaotic tariff war, we already seeing interest rates not being lowered, already seeing concern from the Federal Reserve Chair that the tariffs are having an impact. We see American sentiment of how the confidence in the economy going down, meaning consumers will start spending less. And these jobs, these 8 million jobs, predominantly in Trump counties being impacted by these tariffs. If you have any doubt how Trump tariffs war is going to turn out, we have a little bit of a glimmer because he tried this in his first term, maybe not as much, but he did this and the farmers were hurt, especially because China stopped buying from them and they ended up buying from Argentina and Brazil and never came back. MIT did a analysis a year before the election and found that if anything, there was no impact to the economy or a negative impact. He already tried the tariffs and it didn't work. Instead, the U.S. government had to give a $21 billion subsidy to farmers because tariffs, retaliatory tariffs, hurt them that much.
Life moves fast, and sometimes you just need a way to relax, recharge, or stay focused without overcomplicating things. That's where Vaya comes in. So Vaya, if you haven't tried it yet, you're seriously missing out, whether you need to unwind, refocus, or boost your mood. It's here to enhance your everyday and night. Trusted by over 500,000 happy customers, Vaya is changing the game in natural wellness, blending powerful, high-quality hemp-derived products and ingredients to deliver real, effect-driven benefits. Whether you're looking to sleep better, have stronger libido, improve focus, recover, or simply relax, Vaya has a tailored solution just for you. With products ranging from 0 to high cannabinoid levels, Vaya lets you fully customize your experience to fit your needs. Whether you're looking to support your daily wellness routine, enhance your focus and clarity, or unwind with deep relaxation, Vaya has you covered. From their award-winning effect-forward gummies to premium indoor-grown THCA flower and calming drops, every Vaya product is thoughtfully crafted, made with organic, lab-tested hemp, sourced from trusted, independent, American-owned farms. And the best part of Vaya is it legally ships across the USA in discreet, direct-to-your-door, no medical card required packaging, and backed by a worry-free guarantee. So not sure where to start, take Vaya's product finder quiz to get personalized recommendations tailored to your needs, and it can take you less than 60 seconds to complete. So if you're 21 or older, treat yourself to 15% off and get a free gift with your first order using our exclusive code MISTRIAL, M-I-S-S trial, at viahemp.com. Plus enjoy free shipping on orders over $100. That's viahemp.com and enter code MISSTRIAL, MISTRIAL. Unlock the power of nature with Vaya's organic and vegan hemp extracts, perfect for relaxation and rejuvenation. Vaya is the only lifestyle hemp brand, and they use compounds found in hemp along with active plant ingredients. So again, if you're 21 or older, check out the link to Vaya in our description and use the code MISTRIAL to receive 15% off, free shipping on orders of over $100. And if you're new to Vaya, get a free gift of your choice. After you purchase, when they ask you where you heard about them, please support the show and enter code MISTRIAL. Tell them we sent you and enhance your everyday with Vaya.
And in addition to these retaliatory tariffs that China is imposing on our farmers are also having to deal with the fact that our own government is taking money away from them because DOGE cut $1 billion in funding for school lunches. That money was going directly to the farmers because they were buying the produce. That $1 billion was being used to buy produce from American farmers. Trump has an outdated perspective on a lot of things. His tariff war, he has to praise a President McKinley that was elected in 1897 as a measure of success. His idea that somehow stopping world hunger and malaria and HIV is somehow beneficial to us despite how connected we are in the world. But his outdated approach to the Panama Canal might just take the cake because he talks about how we need to buy the Panama Canal and he's so worried about the China influence there. And at the same time, he disparages and puts tariffs on Mexico, our trade partner and ally to the south. Well, this whole time, Mexico is building an alternative to the Panama Canal that's almost done. And it is supposed to be faster and cheaper than the Panama Canal. And guess who has already invested in it? China. So here we have China is a growing trade partner to Mexico. In 2023, there was a $100 billion trade partner. It's the second largest trade partner to Mexico than the United States. And Trump has decided to make Mexico not trust us as a trade partner, never mind trust us as an ally that is willing to secure the borders and not use a drone as, Pete Hegseth has threatened. So here Mexico is being threatened by the United States, both economically and in other ways. Meantime, China is been an important trade partner. And we have this alternative to the Panama Canal, which means buying the Panama Canal might not help us whatsoever. This new alternative to the Panama Canal in Mexico is almost complete. It's called the Interoceanic Corridor of the Isthmus of Tehuantepec, CIT for short. And what it does is it connects two ports in Mexico by a rail system. Specifically, it is connecting the port of Salina Cruz in the Pacific Ocean and Coatzacoalcos in the Atlantic Ocean by a 188-mile railway system. So ships come either from the Pacific or through the Atlantic, and then the goods go across the rail system and through to the other port. And it is supposed to be faster and cheaper than those same ships going through and around the Panama Canal. Now, this is almost done, this project. And this project, Chinese helped invest in this project. The rail part of the project was finished in December 2023, and passengers have already in 2024 been using it. The only part that needs to be completed is the upgrading of the Salina Cruz port. They expect that to be finished sometime this year in 2025. So while Trump is focusing on the Panama Canal and is making our alliance with Mexico so antagonistic, so unnecessarily being rude, offensive, and imposing tariffs on our ally. Here this whole time, China, seeing Mexico as an opportunity, has been investing in the CIT. But they've also been investing in other projects in Mexico. They've been investing in other rail systems. They've been investing in refineries in Mexico. They see the opportunity in Mexico. And with the investment, both by Mexico and other investors in the CIT, Mexico is poised to have this very promising alternative to the Panama Canal right at the same time as Trump is obsessed with the Panama Canal and doing it in a way to be so offensive to Mexico that may just have a better alternative to the Panama Canal. So Trump's showing us in every which way. He's not qualified. He's not capable. All he cares about is his ego, how things benefit him. He's bringing down our market and our economy with these outrageous tariffs against our trade partners. And he has these obsessions like Greenland and Panama Canal. And here in this case, we see that his obsession with Panama Canal is just that, an obsession, because Mexico is leading the way in an alternative. And America, because of Trump, is being left behind.
Can't get enough Meidas? Check out the Meidas Plus Substack for ad-free articles, reports, podcasts, daily recaps from Ron Filipkowski, and more. Sign up for free now at MeidasPlus.com.